6 weeks. The acts have been battling it out for your votes. Now, the ultimate prize is closer than ever. It's the first of the live semifinals. Who will you vote to the top 10? Future Funk.
America is gonna love you, and you have talent.
Antonio Restivo.
Just sensational.
Christina and Al.
I love you.
Ascende.
You are entirely unique.
Dan Sperry. Christina Young.
Pretty amazing journey you've come on.
Architects.
You are so exciting. You are so Vegas.
Taylor Matthews.
I saw a real pop star in front of me.
Prince Poppycock.
My darling.
Mon petit bijou.
Michael Grimm.
If you come up with an album, I want to be the first customer to buy one.
Anna and Patrick.
You are brilliantly talented.
And Connor Doran.
Need I say more?
The fight is on. It's time to unleash the talent.
Live from Hollywood, this is America's Got Talent, the semifinals. Now, here's your host, Nick Cannon.
Hollywood! Hello and welcome to America's Got Talent, the semifinals. Big. Buckle up, people. The competition is about to get tougher. We have 2 semifinals. 5 acts for each show will go into the top 10. For the ultimate winner, it's the ultimate prize, the title of Best New Act in America, and they win $1 million. On top of that, they will be headlining our national America's Got Talent tour. It's playing in 25 theaters across the country, including Caesar's Palace in Las Vegas. That's big, right? Tonight, it's our first semifinal. You're gonna have some tough decisions to make at the end of the show, so we're gonna give you some help. Our America's Got Talent judges! Here's Morgan. Sharon Osbourne. And Howie Mandel. They look so lovely for our semifinals, don't they? Very, very lovely. All right, now, as usual, the usual rules apply. If the judges give 3 X's, it's game over. They will also have plenty to say because, you know, you never know what's going to happen with these 3. Will Piers have a night without buzzing? We'll see. Probably not. Will Howie get attacked by some dangerous microbes? It could happen. Will Sharon even get a word in? We will find out. So, Sharon, it's the first semifinal. What is the most crucial thing for the acts to focus on tonight?
The acts have to really focus on, obviously, what they're doing, but they have to focus on being a star. Because if they don't show us that they're stars, how are we meant to know? You know, they've got to come on, feel like a star, act like a star.
Well said. Great advice. So, a place in the top 10 is the goal. It all depends on the next 2 hours. Are you guys ready to see some talent? All right. Up first, Two young ballroom dancers. They manage to change up their act every time they perform, but tonight, they're taking their inspiration from some very unusual source. They are Anna and Patrick.
Fantastic dancing. Brilliant.
The act going into the semifinals is Anna and Patrick.
When we got into the semifinals, it was the best feeling in the world.
I'm feeling like crazy butterflies. I'm just so excited and I can't wait to be back again.
I just gave her a hug to like say that we did great, we made it.
We've had a lot of ups and downs, and now that it's the semifinals, we need to show a new and different side of Anna and Patrick.
Anna and Patrick are showing how brilliant ballroom dancing can really be. And for that reason, they could win America's Got Talent.
Every dance has a story, and the paso is a Spanish bullfight.
It's an angry dance. To make myself angry, I probably think about Howie. Every week, he gives us bad comments.
Tonight's performance, you're gonna see an angrier side of Anna and Patrick.
From New Hyde Park in Maspeth, New York, please welcome Anna and Patrick. Patrick. Got them standing on their feet. So graceful. Piers, how'd they do?
Well, look, Sharon said she wanted to see acts behaving like stars tonight. You two just behave like stars. And it's interesting. We've got a few young acts tonight, and I'm going to have a very firm view tonight. It's a big moment. Semi-final of America's Got Talent, $1 million, big headline act in Vegas waiting for the winners. This is the serious business end of this show, and I don't care if you're 5 years old or 50. To me, it's about talent. You two are the two most talented dancers in this competition, bar none.
Thank you.
Sharon.
As usual, perfection. Every time we see you, it's always perfection. You never let us down, ever. And I know now, I mean, seeing you last week, this week, you had how many days to turn this dance around?
We've had about 1 week.
Yeah.
Well,
and you nailed it. It was just, you know, fantastic. And I'm sure by now you've got a real solid fan club going out there. And I know they're going to vote you through.
Howie.
Well, here's the thing. I'm glad I can inspire you, and I apologize if I've been saying mean things. I think I agree. It is perfection. You are technically the most fabulously talented dancers I have seen, regardless of your age. That being said, tonight you didn't creep me out. I wasn't creeped out. No, because there wasn't.
That was our plan.
I know. There was no inappropriate touching. I'm the father of 2 little girls. I think you did wonderful, and I think America's going to love what they saw.
All right. Good words from the judges now. This is the semifinals. Was there extra pressure?
There was a lot of pressure because this time we only had 1 week to create this whole routine and to be ready for this, like, really tough round, and we're really glad that the judges liked it.
Awesome. And if you liked it, you have to vote for them. Call 1-866-60-AGT-01. That's 1-866-602-4801. If you're with AT&T, you can text the word VOTE to 4801 from your wireless phone. You can vote up to 10 times per voting method, but please remember, you can't vote until the end of the show. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it one more time for Anna and Patrick. Still to come tonight, there's fire, kites, 20 million votes, and the return of Howie's biggest nightmare. We'll be right back. Welcome back to America's Got Talent. We are live from Hollywood. It's our first semifinal. 12 acts face the nation for a place in the top 10. One of them could go all the way and win the title of Best New Act in America. And they will be headlining the America's Got Talent tour. It will be hosted by Jerry Springer. It starts October 1st, and it's coming to a city near you. So for tickets and dates, go to NBC.com/AGT. Okay, next up, 2 sisters whose story has been an inspiration to millions. They are Christina and Allie.
We've been told since we were little that we would never be able to sing.
You proved them wrong, haven't you?
You are so inspirational. I love you.
Christina and Allie.
When we heard our names, I was going crazy. I was jumping up and down with joy, and I couldn't believe it. We have had so many supporters across America, and receiving letters from other people with cystic fibrosis has been incredible. And it's great to hear that we have inspired them to follow their dreams.
Christina and Ali are incredibly courageous and heartwarming girls. But tonight, it's all about talent and singing.
You just want them to do well. I just hope that they really deliver for us tonight.
Tonight, we are going to be singing a really tough song, and there's one really big note in it that I'm kind of struggling with.
You need a break? You all right?
Cystic fibrosis is a lung disease, so it does make us work harder to sing. Hopefully tonight we get it together because we want to win more than anything.
From Idaho Falls, Idaho, please welcome Christina and Allie.
Many nights we prayed with no proof anyone could hear. We were moving mountains long before we knew we could. There can be miracles when you believe. The hope is frail, it's hard to kill. Who knows what miracles you can achieve when you believe. Some
Christina and Allie. Wonderful. So good to see you guys. Miss Sharon, how'd they do?
Well, you got your big note. You made it. I think that your performance has got much stronger since the last time I've seen you. It seems much more natural with one another. And I'm not going to say anything negative at all. I can't, and I really don't want to, because you're just too lovely. So I'm going to leave it at that.
Howie.
Well, I agree with Sharon that you guys are getting stronger, and your stage presence and your comfort is great. And you know, even though you are inspiring us by overcoming, and we know about, you know, whatever issues you have in your life and in your health, that being said, at this level of the competition, the other singers, the other magicians, the other people are doing things so spectacular that you have to rise above that. So, you know, I don't know, we have to watch the whole night. You're only the second people out there. I don't know where you will fall in that fray of performances we are about to see tonight. But hopefully it was good enough to get you back.
Piers.
It wasn't great, I'll be honest with you. It was very nice. I don't honestly think you're the best singers we have. I haven't thought that from the start. But every time I try and buzz you, your big eyes look back at me, and then you hit the big note, and I think, damn it, they've got me again. And there's something about you which is incredibly likable. And you are inspiring, and so I just love the fact you're here. And for that reason, I salute that performance.
So, I mean, you're here in the semifinals. How does it feel to be here right now?
It feels incredible. We've had such an amazing week, and we hope that America likes us enough to keep putting us through.
You heard him, America. To vote for the ladies, call 1-866-60-AGT-02. That's 1-866-602-4802. Or text the word VOTE to 4802. Ladies and gentlemen, please, one more time, give it up for Christina and Allie. After the break, two young hip-hop dancers blaze the stage, and an illusionist blazes everything else. We'll be right back. Welcome back to America's Got Talent, the semifinals. This is illusionist Antonio Restivo. How you doing, man?
I'm nervous. How are you?
I'm good, I'm good. Now, this is the Honey Nut Cheerio question of the week. I mean, you risk your life and limb every time you perform, and, I mean, you must practice constantly. What do you sacrifice for your act?
Well, Nick, I sacrifice everything. The main thing is money. My last set of illusions, I gave a car for my props. My bank account is completely tapped out. I help my mom. I financially take care of my mom. So I think all I have left to offer is the heart and soul that I've put into this next illusion for you guys tonight.
All right. Well, good luck to you. He's about to perform for a place in the top 10. Here's more on Antonio Restivo.
Yes.
That act is consummate Las Vegas.
Judges, the decision is yours.
Reckless.
Antonio.
I'm going to have to say that
When I was on stage, waiting to hear if I was going to go through, I was completely stressed out.
I'm going to have to agree with Howie.
When Sharon agreed with Howie, my heart jumped out of my chest. It was just a cool experience.
Antonio is a great showman, but tonight he's going to show me he's more than just flames.
I love fire, but I'm also very passionate about being an illusionist. And tonight, I'm attempting the hardest trick I've ever done. I'm here to win, period.
From Las Vegas, Nevada, give it up for Antonio Restivo. Antonio Restivo, literally blazing the stage. All right, a lot of fire up here, Howie. How'd he do?
I think he did. Antonio, you always, you know, you dazzle us with it. It's a very Vegas-y. I'm going to be totally honest with you. It kind of makes me laugh a little because but I love it. It's campy, right? Because you seem so angry. You got that angry look, and then the girls tie you up, and then they put you in there against your will. And even though you couldn't escape, you still created a show, even with all that going on.
It's
amazing. Well, look, we've had loads of magic acts in the past that never make the final because they're too small, it's not exciting enough, and we always say, where is the big magic showman? And I think it's you, Antonio. Woo! Because every time you come back, there's more fire, more girls, you know, more tricks. And all right, it might be an old trick, but you know what? You do it with great style. And I like your act.
Thank you.
awesome. Sharon.
Antonio, when you were a kid, did you get in trouble for setting everything on fire?
Actually, I didn't.
You didn't?
I lit my best friend's backyard on fire, and the lady whose house it was yelled at my mom, and my mom's Sicilian, and she was like, oh, no. So I intentionally didn't.
It just seems that you're like one of those kids with the matches.
Always.
You want to just set everything on fire, don't you?
Yes,
so
I
he did, but he just didn't get in trouble for it.
No, but he didn't get in trouble.
I didn't
He
get in trouble.
But you were a pyromaniac.
Yeah, you are a pyromaniac, aren't you?
Absolutely.
My goodness me, I wonder what it's like at your house when you barbecue.
All right. Well, my suit is melting as we speak, so to vote for Antonio, call 1-866-60-AGT-03. That's 1-866-60-24803. Or text the word VOTE to 4803. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it one more time for Antonio Restivo. Still to come tonight, a young singer hopes to impress his dad and America, and one of our most unusual acts takes the stage. We'll be right back.
Guess what? Season 6 is coming out.
Go to NBC.com/AGT to pre-register for Season 6 auditions now.
You can be our next winner, so get out there and audition.
Welcome back to America's Got Talent. We are live from Hollywood. And up next, two hip-hop dancers. They may be young, but they storm the stage every time they perform. They are Future Funk.
You are the future of fun.
We have two acts we want it really bad.
We do the whole package.
Future Funk!
We are Future Funk. Hello, hello.
When I had to choose, and it was the hardest decision I ever had to make, but they deserve to be here because it's a funny, adorable act.
Our moms and dads and our friends, they were treating us like celebrities. We've been practicing a lot, working hard. We're in the biggest competition in the world. We gotta get serious. We're eating lots of vegetables and fruits. We're doing push-ups every day. We're like lifting weights like 100.
Future Funk are probably the cutest two kids we have ever had on the show. But cute won't win. Tonight, they've got to dance like little maniacs.
For the next performance, we're always full of surprises. it's a surprise. I know that.
From Oxnard, California, and Las Vegas, Nevada, give it up for Future Funk.
From 2,000 years to the future.
First name Baby, last name Boogaloo. I'm B-Boy Bill Rock. Let's show them what we like to do. Future Funk's back. Turn up the playlist. We won't stop rocking. Hailing Vegas. He's 5, he's 10. Some of y'all might wonder. Dance is the dance. Age is just a number. For those of them vote, just give us a chance. Not ready. Back to the dance.
about to be possessed. Hit it!
B-boy, they rock. Baby boo-boo.
Yo, you got that new video game? No, but I got these.
Round one.
Future Funk.
It's in the hole.
You dropped something?
It's in the hole.
It's in the hole. We'll get it. Baby Boogaloo, don't worry about it. We'll get it. You just blazed the stage. Future Funk.
Future Funk! Future Funk! Future Funk! Future Funk!
They are taking over. All right. Let's see what the judges have to say, shall we, fellas? Because clearly you blazed the stage, you got it hype in here, but there's a mean ogre right there who gave you an X. What's wrong with that dude?
Gentlemen, I realise I haven't got the full support of the room here, but let me watch it. Just watch it, the pair of you. Look, here's the deal. We are now at a very important stage of the competition. And if this was called America's Got Cute Dancers, you two would win. No question at all. But, it's called America's Got Talent. And it wasn't I didn't like your performance. I was comparing you in my head to Anna and Patrick that won earlier, who are around the same age as you, certainly, okay? And they are, in my view, world-class dancers who should be in our final because they are brilliant, and I think they put in more preparation and more rehearsal. You guys are called Future Funk. I think you are going to be great in the future. But for now, I don't think it was quite good enough to get in the final. Sorry. Sorry, guys.
That's not cool!
You tell him.
It may not be cool, but it's the truth.
All right, Sharon.
Yes, gentlemen. You know what? It's been such a while since we've seen you. I actually forgot how young you both are. You're just little bitty babies, and what you do is great. Don't you start with me, young man. So, what you do is fantastic, and you make me smile. But I think you're going to end up with your own TV show. You two need your own little sitcom.
Thank you, thank you.
Howie.
I forget, how old are you? How old are you? You're 5.
5.
Wow. You know what? Cuteness, this is America, and you don't know how America's going to react. They may call in and vote you through based on your cuteness. You say the future is great. I don't know how cute this is going to be when you're both 36. It's just going to be funk. It won't be future funk. Okay? But you are adorable.
All right. So, gentlemen, do you guys think Piers is totally wrong?
Yes. Yes.
And I think I agree with you guys. And if you agree with us, vote for these guys. Call 1-866-60-AGT-04. That's 1-866-60-248-04. Or text the word VOTE to 4804. But not yet. Voting will be open for 2 hours after the show. Remember, the acts need your votes. Make that noise one more time for Future Funk! Coming up, a passionate singer hopes to win America's heart. And 5 guys unleash 20 million votes for your votes. We'll be right back. back to America's Got Talent. Up next, a singer who's hoping to impress America and make his dad proud. He's Taylor Matthews.
Are you still nervous?
I'm shaking like a dog.
I saw a potential pop star.
You've definitely got something about you.
Taylor Matthews.
I've never, ever in my life dreamed I would be here. Right when I made it to the semifinals, I ran to my dad and gave him this huge hug.
Yeah, you made it to the top 24.
I know, right? Ever since I landed back home in Alexandria, we've been practicing about 2 or 3 hours a day. It's a lot of work, it's a lot of strain, but I really think tonight it's going to show.
I loved Taylor in his audition. Ever since then, it's not been quite as good for me. And I have to see a progression. Tonight is his last chance to prove to me in America that he is as good as any other act in this competition.
This is the semi-finals. We've got to look like, I can do this.
Tonight I'm doing something really unexpected. I'm actually going to be playing piano. I'm hoping to bring out something fresh tonight. It's hugely, massively out of my comfort zone. And tonight's performance is definitely going to be the biggest of my life.
From Alexandria, Louisiana, here's Taylor Matthews.
Wait, I'm wrong. I should have done better than this. Oh, please, I'll be strong. I'm finding it hard to resist. Show me what I'm looking for. Save me, I'm lost. Oh Lord, I've been waiting for you. I'll pay any cost. Save me from being confused. Show me what I'm looking for. Show me what I'm looking for. Show me what I'm looking for. Save me, I'm lost. Lord, I've been waiting for you. I'll pay any cost. Save me from being confused. Show me what I'm looking for. Show me what I'm looking for. Save me, I'm lost. Lord, I've been waiting for you.
Taylor Matthews. Great job. Sharon.
I really enjoyed that performance, Taylor. Thank you. It was really good. Tell me, how does it feel being out front with just the microphone with no guitar?
It feels weird. I've never done this before in my life.
Huh?
Yeah, it's definitely a different world.
Yeah, but you did really good, and I love the fact that you added the piano in too. It's just another element to your act. And I think that you're very natural. You don't try and put on an air that you're not. I love the fact that you're so natural in what you do. Very well done.
Thank you, guys.
Howie.
My feeling is that, and I'm copying Pierce here, at this level of the competition, you have to, I keep using the word over and over again, wow us. And I was wowed by you the very first time in your audition when you sang Somewhere Over the Rainbow. I didn't expect that voice to come out of you. I didn't expect that song to come from you. This was, I don't think that you did something tonight that people will be talking about tomorrow. I think you're very good at it, but you have to wow us to make it to the next step of the competition. I was not wowed.
I was wowed.
Here's, were you wowed?
Taylor, here's the thing. You're shaking like a leaf. I saw tonight someone who I think has really felt the pressure. I mean, do you feel under pressure tonight?
I definitely made a huge risk coming out here tonight, but
I mean, you took a gamble. I actually admire you for that. I didn't not enjoy the performance, but I went back and watched your audition tape this week just to remind myself of what it was about you we first liked. And there was a real boyish kind of innocence and enthusiasm. You were smiling a lot and having fun. And tonight it was all very serious and intense, and you looked very nerve-wracked to me. And I think if you're going to progress, and I think it's going to be in the balance now, you've got to relax. You've got to look like you're enjoying it. Get back the Taylor we saw at that audition, because you are very talented. But at the moment, you're being restricted by nerves.
All right. To put my man Taylor into the top 10, call 1-866-60-AGT-05. That's 1-866-602-4805. Calls are toll-free from landlines, or you can text the word VOTE to 4805. For more information and to vote online, log on to NBC.com. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for Taylor Matthews. Coming up, a singer hopes to take her talent from a small town to the whole country. And a magician takes his act to the dark side. Stay right there. This is America's Got Talent, the first semifinal. Tonight, all the acts are fighting for a place in the top 10. Only 5 of them will make it. We'll get the results tomorrow night, and we'll have 3 amazing guests. One of the nation's hottest comedians and a great talk show host, Jimmy Fallon, will be in the building. We'll also have one of the most successful acts from last year's season. You remember these guys. Syco Percussion will be here. And this is cool. She is one of the biggest megastars in the world. The sensational Kylie Minogue will be singing live. That's all tomorrow night at 9/8 Central, so be here. Okay, up next tonight, an act who found a truly unique way to express himself. He is Connor Doran. The act going into the semifinal is Connor Doran.
I think when we first started this and Connor said he wanted to try out for America's Got Talent, I rolled my eyes at him, but I've learned never to doubt anything he says now.
I'm in the top 24. That's like, wow.
When Connor made it, the emails were coming in. Never give up kite flying because it's truly beautiful, just like you.
The fact that I've helped people makes me have a good feeling inside because, you know, I can relate to those people.
Connor Doran, I brought back just because, you know, I loved it the first time and that was my instinct. The problem is, he does essentially the same act, so he's got to pump it up again.
Just relax, okay?
I'm really anxious and nervous. I only have 4 days to prepare. The stakes are really high. It means a lot to me because, you know, I want to be in the top 10, and this week I have to deliver the best performance America has ever seen.
From Bend, Oregon, here is Connor Doran.
You would not believe your eyes if 10 million fireflies lit up the world as I fell asleep. A foxtrot above my head, a sock hop beneath my bed. The disco ball is just hanging by a thread. It's hard to say that I'd rather stay awake when I'm asleep, because my dreams are bursting at the seams.
Connor Doran. Great job, sir. Step back here for me, Connor. Now, Mr. Morgan, the ogre.
It's all about being an ogre. It's funny, when I was watching it today, I'll be honest with you, Connor, I just thought it's all about song choice, this act. When you choose the right music, it becomes a kind of poetic thing, very moving, very inspiring. When it's like a normal kind of pop song like that, it loses something. It wasn't moving me as much. Who chose that music for you?
Well, we just kind of agreed on it. And thank you for turning down the sound, because if that sound would have been loud, I probably would have crashed, so.
Would you? Okay. Well, look, it wasn't... No, I do like you, and I have really enjoyed some of your performances, as you know. Today, I just think that music didn't really suit what you're trying to achieve. You know, when it's at its best, your act is magical. And tonight, I didn't really feel the magic. Sorry.
Howie.
You were saying something at the end. What were you saying at the end, right when you ended?
I said thanks for turning down the buzzer, because if that would have
the buzzer would have scared you.
Yeah.
You know, I do agree. What I love about what you do, you won my heart and I brought you back, and I think you won America's heart, is it's very ethereal. When you have that classical, sweeping kind of instrumental music with the kites flying, it's beautiful and it's mesmerizing. I agree with him. I don't know that it goes with pop music.
Okay.
Sharon.
Hello, my darling. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Sure?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I thought you were fabulous. And I thought I loved your music choice because we've seen you before do your kite flying to classical pieces and more spiritual pieces, and it was a nice to shake it up a bit and come with this piece of music. And every time I see you, I just adore you more and more.
To put my man Connor through to the top 10, call 1-866-60-AGT-06. That's 1-866-60-248-06. Or text the word VOTE to 4806. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it one more time for Connor Doran. Okay, last time our next act was here, he had Howie jumping out of his seat and Sharon was left speechless. Tonight, he's hoping to do the same to America. He is Dan Sperry.
I thought you were great, and then you came over here.
You are hereby charged with the attempted murder of Howie Mandel.
America has voted. Dan Sperry.
My last performance shocked me just as much as it obviously did Howie. It was like I just saw a magic trick, because he was there 1 second, and as soon as I looked over, he was gone.
The most horrified I've been on this show is because of Dan Sperry. My therapist loves him because there was 2 extra sessions that week.
I've always been against mainstream magic. I like to get deep down inside people and just shake them up a little bit. Everybody has a line that they draw of what they're comfortable with, and tonight I intend to push America over that line.
Dan's in a contest where we've got guys that bring tigers on stage. Can he compete?
Bring very dangerous elements that if anything were to go wrong, there would be serious consequences. If you thought what I did last time was shocking, just wait until you see what I have in store for you tonight.
All right, Dan asked for a volunteer to help him with his act, and of course, Howie refused. So I guess I'm here. All right, I'll do it. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, from Las Vegas, Nevada, give it up for Dan Sperry.
After the last time I was on the show, there's been a few people that have actually stopped me and asked me for my autograph. This is how I give away mine.
Scratch around the
Well, got my arm back, Piers.
Well, if you had actually cut off his limbs, I probably would have enjoyed it. But it was one of the most pathetic tricks I've ever seen. I mean, you wheel in... Well, let me tell you what I saw. You wheel in your robot to be in the way so we can't see what you're doing. But actually, when she goes away, we see the worst fake arm ever. I mean, that just looked like a big lump of wood. Wasn't even trying to be convincing, was it?
Sometimes magic isn't about being convincing, it's about just imagining and letting go. That's what I do.
No, that's where you're wrong, Dan. That is where you're wrong. Magic is about convincing.
Not when I do it and all the time. Sometimes, like I said, it's just about just letting go of things that you think you've been told, you think you've been made to believe and think, and just, it's like going to Disneyland. They're not real ghosts, but sometimes it's fun to just pretend.
Right, whatever.
Sharon?
Sharon?
The bit I liked best was the robot lady. I thought she was amazing. I loved that. And I think that somehow that should have been made more the main part of the act than Nick's arm.
Howie?
You know that I'm this close to being a big fan of yours, but because of the floss. But I love the character that you portray. It's like a Tim Burton movie. I love your character, and I want to see more of your character. You know, it became about the robot, and it became about, you know, doing that trick. And last time you were more of a character, you know, and that's what people are going to embrace. There's a lot of magicians on this show. To up your game, we got to know who you are.
All right, so to vote for Dan, call 1-866-60-AGT-07. That's 1-866-602-4807. Or text the word VOTE to 4807. America, make some noise one more time for Dan Sperry. Still to come, a unique performer reinvents a famous song, and the singer hopes his performance will lead to a better life for his family. Stay right there. Welcome back to America's Got Talent. We're live from Hollywood. Now, for years, our next contestant has been singing for just her family and friends. Tonight, she's singing for the whole country to place her in the top 10. She is Christina Young.
I think that you're a very sexy young girl, got a very strong voice, and I think you've done very well.
I'm going to go with Christina.
I started singing when I was 5. I never thought that my fan base would go farther than my family and friends. Up until now, my great-grandmother has been my #1 fan. I absolutely adore her.
Good luck, Christina. I love you so much.
Family is everything to me. I had a falling out with my dad 3 years ago, and I haven't seen him since. This week, he called me to tell me he was coming to see me perform. Seeing him made me realize how much I've missed him and how well I want to perform for everyone that I love.
It's so good to see you. Christina's very good, but she's got an awful long way to catch up to the other vocalists in this contest.
Tonight, the judges are going to see a whole new side of me. It's going to be sexy, energetic, and so different from anything I've ever done before. I'm going to make my family, my friends, and myself proud.
From Spearfish, South Dakota, here is Christina Young.
I want to roll with him, a hard pair we will be. A little gambling is fun when you're with me. Russian roulette is not the same without a gun. Baby, when it's love, if it ain't rough, it isn't fun. Oh, 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 I'll get him hot and show him what I got. Oh, 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 I'll get got me like nobody. Pop, 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 poker face, pop, pop, poker face. Pop, 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 poker face, pop, pop, poker face.
Christina Young, come on down. Remember, just because the judges gave her 3 X's, you can still vote for her at home. Sharon, why'd you buzz her?
I buzzed you, Christina, because that version of Poker Face, I mean, and who wants to take on a Lady Gaga song at this stage? I mean, you shouldn't even attempt it. It's too huge. It represents something that is so huge, you can't even come close. Nobody can come close to that, even though you tried to, you know, change the arrangement, and it was kind of like a Bob Fosse version, but it just didn't happen. It was really wrong.
Howie.
You know, I apologize. You don't have the same advantage as a lot of the other people because you just came last week from YouTube. But to be honest with you, I don't know if it's the choice of that song, but that rendition of that song is almost comical. It reminded me of Bill Murray on Saturday Night Live doing that as the nightclub. No, because it was just kind of a cheesy, funny rendition of a pop song. That's what I think. You don't have to agree with me.
Piers.
Hey, look, Christina, look, you took a gamble tonight, and it didn't work. You know, life's full of people that don't ever take gambles or risks, and you took one. So keep trying, keep taking risks. Some will work, some won't. Tonight it didn't work for you, but don't give up.
Christina, how do you feel about what the judges had to say?
Considering it's a song that I've wanted to do for so long, it's tough. It's very tough. I have a lot of people on my side, and it's always hard to take criticism, but I will gladly take any amount that I get. You know, it's all constructive, and that's what I need.
All right, so if you're on Christina's side, you know what to do. Call 1-866-60-AGT-08. That's 1-866-602-4808. Or text the word VOTE to 4808. There's a limit of 10 votes per voting method, but don't vote just yet. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise one more time for Christina Young. All right, now after the break, one of the most extraordinary acts we have ever had on this show, and one of the most dangerous. Now, it's so dangerous that we all have to move to another studio. So audience, everybody stand up. Judges, you too. Come on, everybody. We'll be right back. To America's Got Talent. We are in our custom-built studio for our next act. It's going to be very spectacular and very dangerous. Let's just hope that they don't blow the audience away. It is Architect.
We would really love to be the people that made geeks cool once again. Our last performance went extremely well.
The most exciting live show. I would buy tickets to see this anytime.
The Greek god Zeus was the master of lightning. It must make him really angry that a bunch of geeks from Austin have come along and stolen his thunder.
They're like very clever nerds. You know, their hair's all stuck up and all they care about is their electricity.
When people describe us as science geeks, it warms my heart, even inside this steel suit.
Architect are original and exciting, but I'm not sure how many times I can watch guys in funny costumes electrocuting themselves.
For this performance, we're moving into a new studio because our equipment is so dangerous it could interfere with all of the electronics on the main America's Got Talent stage.
Piers said that he had seen our best, but we're back to show him that he couldn't have been more wrong.
Texas, give it up for Architect! Wow, that was amazing. We're going to head back into the main studio and find out what the judges thought right after the break. We'll be right back. Welcome back to America's Got Talent, the semifinals. Before the break, Architects stunned the audience with the sensational act, but did they stun the judges? Let's find out. Howie.
Yeah, you do stun the judges, but here's my worry. You know, last time you were on, I went home and I watched it on TV. What you do does not play on television. It takes the audience at home to vote, and when you see it live, you feel the electricity. I said that last time. You hear it better. It looks... I don't know, I think it's a little boring on television, and the people at home who have to vote can't tell. But I see you added the lady in the shock frock, and it's kind of like a Halloween festivity. I don't know if the people are going to vote. If they were here, I know you would.
Piers.
Are you all right? You look a bit like Sharon after our rap party last year.
Brains.
I mean, look, it's quite hard to take you lot seriously,
Restivo.
'cause you are such weird little freaks. But what Howie said is right to a certain degree. I like you on TV as well. There's something about the act which is incredibly fresh and original. And I set you a challenge to make it a bit different. And I love the introduction of the Sharon lookalike. Because I thought it gave a bit of a story to it.
Give me a break.
And to be honest with you, we've had, I think, a fairly average semi-final so far. A bit disappointing, with the exception of Anna and Patrick, maybe Antonio. It's been a bit flat. And you guys, I think, you guys have got together now an act which I could see being very successful. So I think you're one of the best ones we've had tonight.
Sharon.
Yeah, you are a very weird group. It's like this whole weird group of geeks and gooks, and now you've got Mrs. there, and it's like, I do like, yeah, that's it. I do like the performance art. I think you ought to put more performance art in. Maybe do like a Frankenstein, you know, build your own Frankenstein and get him going with the Mrs. here. Would be good, right?
Sure. She's ours.
Yeah, look, she's smiling. She liked that.
All right. I don't even know where to begin with you guys. You got anything you want to say?
Brains.
All right. This is Architect to vote for him. Call 1-866-60-AGT-09. That's 1-866-602-4809. Or text the word VOTE to 4809. For more information and to vote online, log on to NBC.com. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for Architect. Okay, here's our next act. He's a singer. He was getting ready for the night. Everything was going great. Then, disaster. Here's Michael Grimm.
What does winning something like this mean to you?
It means a lot for my grandparents.
You've got an incredible talent.
Michael Grimm!
I really couldn't believe it when I heard my name. After hearing no so many times. It's a tough business. I was very close to quitting when this came along. I don't want to be sitting in bar rooms and lounges, you know, at 50, 60 years old.
Michael Grimm's voice is haunting. I think he deserves to go all the way.
Michael's not feeling good at all, and he's not going to go to rehearsal.
At all?
At all.
I don't know where it came from. Maybe food poisoning. I just hope it don't get worse.
But we should really get you to the doctors now. We have a van ready to take you over there.
Your throat looks like it's on fire. Your blood is so dry and you're so dehydrated that we need to give you some intravenous fluid. Otherwise, I got to send you to the hospital.
I can't believe this is happening right now. Right before the performance. What am I supposed to do? I don't know.
Well, he's here from Waveland, Mississippi. Here's Michael Grimm.
Now take off your shoes. Oh, take off your shoes, yeah. Take off your dress. Yes, baby, yes, yes. But you can leave your hat on. Yeah, you can leave your hat on. You can leave your hat on. You give me a reason to live. You give me a reason to live. You give me a reason to live. Yeah, give me a reason to live. Oh, yeah. Yeah, baby, so you can leave your hat on. Yeah, you can leave your hat on now. Ooh, you can leave it on. Got to leave it on now. Yeah, baby. Yeah, you can leave your hat on.
Michael Grimm. Awesome. Here's how Michael do it. Right?
Well, Michael, how are you feeling?
I feel better.
Yeah, you feel
I feel
okay?
good. I feel good. Yes,
Well,
sir.
if that's how you sing when you're ill, you should be ill more often, all right? Look, my reaction at last tonight in the semi-final, we've had an act come up there who I could see really wants to win this competition and who has the talent to back it up. And I'll tell you what I like about you, Michael, and I've liked this from the start. You don't change. You know, lots of acts kind of try and adapt and change and move and all that kind of thing because they're insecure. They don't know quite what they are. You know exactly what you are. You know the music that suits you. And tonight I saw a guy completely comfortable in his own skin. Great performance.
Thank you, Pierce. Thank you very much.
Sharon.
Yeah, Michael, you know I've always loved your voice. You have an amazingly soulful voice. My problem with you has always been your performance. But tonight you actually engaged. You did.
You did.
You smiled, you had your eyes open, and next time we see you, which I know will be very soon, I want to see you take it up a notch again, okay? Promise?
I promise. Yes,
All
ma'am.
right.
Howie.
You know, I have been waiting all night, and I think the audience has been waiting all night for a moment. And I think they've been waiting for you, Michael. You are one of my favorites. You deserve to go all the way. I said it in the package. In America, get on those phones, vote for him, and bring him back.
Mr. Grimm. Now, how difficult was it to pull this performance off since, you know, you were ill?
Well, I had I guess I was diagnosed with strep throat, but it really didn't, I didn't feel it take too much effect on my throat, but I did feel it tonight. You know, it was tough hitting some of those notes, but I made it.
Yes, you did. Howie's a little scared of the strep throat.
My hands are very clean, Howie.
To put Michael through to the top 10, call 1-866-60-AGT-10. That's 1-866-602-4810. Or text the word vote to 4810. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it one more time for Michael Grimm. Still to come, 4 rock climbers hope their unique performance will wow America. And an operatic singer hopes his royal voice will win him a place in the top 10. That's all after the break. Don't go away. Welcome back to America's Got Talent. We are live from Hollywood. Okay, our next act have introduced a whole new art form to America. They are a sin dance. The act going into the semifinals is a sin dance.
The moment that we found out that we were going to the semifinals, we're so excited. We did it! Since we came back from Hollywood, every single day has been dedicated to this next round. This is serious for us.
Ascendants have got bigger and better with every round. The big question is, can they keep getting bigger and better?
For tonight, we have stepped up the pace and the rhythm and the sharpness.
If they deliver what they delivered last time, I don't think it will get them through. It's got to be more showbiz. That's what they've got to put into it.
There are days where you get to the point where you have nothing left and you have given everything you have emotionally and physically. I say to myself, this is still what I want to be doing.
Don't worry. We're going to be okay.
I don't really have a choice. I know this is what we should be doing, so I'm gonna give everything I have.
From Berkeley, California, here are Ascendants. Ascendants. Awesome. Sharon, how'd they do it?
Guys, you know that I adore your originality. I really do. But I must say that tonight I didn't like your music, and I think that it was lacking that spark of danger that you usually have. I mean, it was beautifully coordinated. You performed it so well. You know, everything was perfect, but it didn't have that spark that you usually have.
Howie.
I think it was because you picked up the tempo. I think what I responded to the first time I saw you was the sheer strength, which I still see, but the interaction between the man and the woman, and it's sexy and slow and, you know, ethereal, and with the upbeat music, you don't get that. You get people climbing in unison on a wall.
Piers.
Yeah, look, for the first time I found it boring. And I laid down the gauntlet before you started. It's got to be bigger and better, because that's what you've done each round. You know, it went from 2 to 4. I was expecting 3,000 of you to climb the wall, you know? It was the same 4 as the last round. Music wasn't as good. Performance seemed a bit disjointed, wasn't as well in sync. Don't know, I wasn't feeling it tonight, I'm afraid.
Ascendants, how do you guys feel about your performance?
Well, I have to agree with Christina earlier. You know, you have to just take it as constructive criticism, and we were really grateful to be able to come back this time, and we wanted to pick up the pace and the tempo because we love fast music just as much, and we worked hard for the piece. It was intricate and very detailed, and we gave it our all. That's all you can do every time you perform.
Absolutely. So to vote for Ascendants, call 1-866-60-AGT-11. That's 1-866-602-4811. Or text the word VOTE to 4811. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, Ascendants. Okay, coming up is decision time. You get to vote, but remember, none of the acts can move to the next round without you. And after the break, we got royalty in the building. His Highness Prince Poppycock will be here. We'll be right back. Welcome back to America's Got Talent, live from Hollywood. Right now, here's our last contestant tonight. He created a unique character which has made a big impression on the judges. He is Prince Poppycock.
Magnificent.
I like that you become this crazy character. You're becoming my guilty pleasure.
America has voted Prince Poppycock.
I was so thrilled when they called my name. I couldn't believe it. All that hard work leading up to that moment paid off, and I was proud. Growing up, I was shy. I always felt like an outsider, and having America accept me and take me into the semifinals, that means America's creating a place for me to belong.
He's a true artist. He has an unbelievable voice. These characters that he creates are never-ending, and I just can't wait to see where he's going to take us next.
Tonight, I have a totally new creation. I've been picking out fabrics, designing costumes, creating props. I feel like my entire life has led up to this point, and that everything that I've ever wanted is just right in my grasp.
From Los Angeles, California, please welcome Prince Poppycock.
Galileo, Galileo, Magnifico! I'm just a poor boy, nobody loves me. Just a poor boy from a poor family. Easy come, easy go, will you let me go? Let me go, let me go, let me go, let me go. Beelzebub has a devil put aside for me, for me, for me. So you think you can stop me and spit in my eye? So you think you can love me and leave me to die? Oh, baby, can't do this to me, baby. Just gotta get out, just gotta get right out of here. Ooh, yeah, ooh, yeah. Nothing really matters, anyone can see. Nothing really matters, nothing really matters but me. Anyway, goes.
Prince Poppycock, breaking up all the good stuff. Come on down here, Poppycock. They're standing up for you, man. Howie, how'd he do?
Well, I think he said it best when he said, "Nothing really matters but you." This is your night. This is all about Poppycock. Fabulous. You brought it home.
Thank you, darling. Thank you.
Cheers.
I didn't think anybody could ever outcamp Freddie Mercury. You're completely crackers, aren't you, Poppycock? I mean, you are crackers.
Listen to yourself, Poppycock, you're crackers. You're not making any sense, man. Or you're making perfect sense.
Sharon.
I tell you what, you are the male Lady Gaga. You are a superstar. A
My Empress.
Superstar. And I bow down to you. I absolutely adore
No, my
you.
Empress, my hat is off to you. If it wasn't pinned on so tightly.
Prince Poppycock, they're saying this is your moment. Do you believe that?
Oh, yes, it's cocktail time, everyone. Champers for everyone. Enough. I have enough.
Okay, to put Prince Poppycock into the top 10, you know what you gotta do. You gotta vote for him. Call 1-866-60-AGT-12. That's 1-866-60-248-12. If you're an AT&T subscriber, you can text the word vote to 4812 from your wireless phone. You can vote up to 10 times per voting method, but don't do anything just yet. Ladies and gentlemen, another round of applause for Prince Poppycock. Okay, the contestants have done all they can. Now it's up to you. Who do you want to see in the top 10? Here's another look at all the acts from tonight, along with their voting information. And as usual, you can also vote online at NBC.com. So here we go. The voting lines are open. Please remember, these are 866 numbers, not 800 numbers. If you don't get through, keep trying. The lines will be open for another 2 hours. What a night. Howie, how was it for you?
You know what? It is what a night. But it's going to show the contestants next week how tough this really is. Because in my mind, only 2 acts rose to the occasion, and I think America knows who they are. It's tough. Good luck next week.
All right, tomorrow night, the results, 5 acts will go through to the top 10. Which 5? That's up to you, so get to voting. And performing right here on stage, Syco Percussion, Jimmy Fallon, and Kylie Minogue. It's going to be a great night. You do not want to miss it. It all starts tomorrow at 9, 8 Central. I'm at Nick Cannon. Good night, America.